I don't care what anybody says about this Ryobi brand. I have switched to so many different types of brands. So I've got Milwaukee, I've got Rigid, I've tried DeWalt. DeWalt's a piece of garbage. Ryobi is actually better than I think a lot of people are giving it credit to. Are they kind of oddly restricted by battery design? Yeah, but you know what? I just don't care anymore, dude. This thing, this right here, is a mint setup. This is their compact series. But anyways, this is the HP thing. I'm not talking about that. I've got this wrench in here just so we can do a quick tire swap. Dude, Ryobi, I don't care, dude. I fell into Ryobi by accident, and the ride that Ryobi has given me is stinking awesome, dude. I'm very blown away. Now, on that professional line of things, there are some things that Ryobi probably could change, and I think they do. Yeah, there's another tool that I got recently that they need to make 2 changes, and if they could make those 2 changes, it would change the way this company is looked at. Well, at least this tool. So I'm just going to use this to go ahead and buzz these wheels off real quick. So, I got it. Look at that, huh? Perfectly torqued down. Here's the shot of what we've got. I've got the Milwaukee, I've got Rigid, I do have DeWalt. I can't find the DeWalt right now, it's probably stuck in the pile. I've even got Vever, dude, or Vever, whatever you want to call it. But I do have a Ryobi kind of collection going. There's another one right there. That's the whole point, man. The whole point is your choice of tools is up to you, just like your choice in a couple of other things. So if you don't know what today is, today was the deciding factor of who was going to be president of the United States. Am I happy who the choice is? Yeah, I am. Does that change who I am? No, because I could have cared less, because in the end, it really doesn't matter. Whoever's going to be whoever, if you're the kind of person that getting a whole bunch of, I'm unsubscribed, and it's like, dude, then you weren't here for the right reasons anyway, so see ya. This is where it started right here. It started with this and one single battery, which is, I think it's this one. Yeah, this one. It's got a broken tab on it. That is part of the problem, but if you drop a tool, dude, right there, if you drop a tool or whatever and a piece breaks off, well, that's your problem. How did I end up with that tool? It fell out of some guy's truck. Did try to locate the owner. The police said, just keep it. Don't worry about it. So whatever. That's kind of like an oddity. So I ended up with this and just a single battery. I know the situation of the whole everything with the truck, and it's definitely a weird one, man. I almost feel like the truck was stolen, so it doesn't matter. Then I went ahead and got this thing. This is the Ryobi 6-inch saw. Dude, this thing is still running its stock chain. I've cut complete trees down. Dude, I've cut complete trees down, sectioned them all. Like, I mean, that whole pile, or half of the pile of trees that's in my backyard, where the track is kind of supposed to be. Yeah, the backyard track. This saw has done all of that. Limbing, snow, tree drop, like just trees falling in storms. This thing has sectioned all of those. Then I went ahead and got this thing, which this thing is awesome. So this is a handheld blower. It's kind of like, I think it blows like 190 miles per hour or something like that, winds. No, it's not like a professional backpack blower. Oh, my blower's right there. my Stihl Magnum BR800 blower right there. You gotta choose the right tool for the job, and right now, with some of the stuff that I've been doing, like this, dude, buffing cars and trucks, I've been doing this, which is a Vever buffer. I'm not particular. You just get the job done. Then it moved on to this, which is a screw gun. Now, I have a fairly extensive knowledge about drywall and screw guns and all this, right? This is the tool that I said if they could just change 2 things on this, it would be a win. First thing they need to change, they need to go with, they need to go with a normal size magnetic, the heck is this thing called? Whatever the heck this thing is called. Forget what it's called. whatever it is, 1/4 inch drive, magnetic thing. They need to go with a standard size. It's not standard. Next, with this, they need to have either what's called a posi lock or a click lock. Right now what this is this is a free moving non-posi lock tip. So posi lock tip meaning it would be indexed. This is not indexed, it's free floating, and that's garbage. This does have a unique feature with the button that's down here, is that you can press and hold this trigger, and there is a switch that's associated with this tip. So when you put your screw on, this is magnetic, when you apply pressure, the gun turns on and you can leave that trigger pulled. The other thing I like is the light. It does have a magnetic thing right here, and I'm not exactly sure why that is. Maybe it's for holding longer screws or something. That's maybe what it is. You can see it's got like a channel that's right there, and it'll hold like about 12 screws. If you take like a pile of 1.25" or 1.1" drywall screws, it'll hold that. So that's that tool. The speed of it is not, and this is how you hold it, the speed of this gun is acceptable for what it is. If you were a full-time drywaller and you didn't have access for some reason to a cord, you're going to do a patch, this actually might be the gun for you, except for the fact it doesn't have a posi lock, but if you know what you're doing, you'll know right away anyway. Then it went to this. So this was a kit. So it came with this, 2 of these batteries, and 1 of these chargers. This setup right here. So it came with that battery, the charger, and you get a driver that's going to be, it's got a clutch, which is great. So it's like a 2-speed, so you got a 2-speed gearbox. It is the HP series. That's what I seemingly am going after. Like everything that I've got except for this. I didn't notice, this doesn't say HP on it, but whatever. Everything else I've got says HP on it, which is just supposed to be their high-performance version. Even the difference between these 3, right? What I hate about this is I hate the charger. Charger that this connects up to is just, it's wrong. The charger that this connects up to is right. The charger that this connects up to, or all of these connect up to, is more right than this. I don't like how this charger goes. The chuck on this thing is garbage compared to the chuck on this. And what's funny is this chuck and this thing is an in-between. Meaning, so the way this works, so let's see if I can do this. See, now it's going to be a pain. All right. So what I like about this, and I'll show you. When you click it in, see how that clicks back? And then when you go to release it, it releases, right? And then it stays in that position. With this, you go to click it in, it doesn't click in. It's not like a one-handed kind of operation. You have to pull out on it and then click it in and then let go, and then it's fine, and then you have to unclick it and pull it out, right? So the Ryobi, and I know this is kind of like a disaster showing you, but this is the way it is for me. I am just a regular guy, dude. So look at this. So it's in that pulled out position. I just pulled it out into that pull out position. Now it's set, and look it locks it in. I wish it had the spring back. Oh, it does actually have the spring back. So it's technically the same chuck as that. So I like that. I also like the compactness of this. The compactness of this. These tools are, and it's got a soft start, which is kind of cool. I don't know, dude. And also the light stays on for a good amount of time. I think this one, yeah, this one's an intermittent light. So it's a monetary light. If you know what I'm saying with the say monetary. When it's on, it's making you money. When it's off, it ain't. This one has a light that stays on as well. I like that. So between this and the Ryobi, I like the fact that the lights stay on. See how the lights stay on? I like that. Makes sense. It also stays on with this tool, but it illuminates the work area. This one, you have to like press the button slightly in order for the light to stay on. It's kind of a pain. because you may just quickly grab it and to get the light, and you're clicking it. So again, this whole political crap or whatever, this isn't supposed to get into that, but with that post I made and some of the comments that people are making, like I said, dude, if that is your reason for leaving the channel, I've got some words that a level-headed person, which I am, won't say. But if that is your reason for leaving the channel, dude, do you understand how absolutely rainbow flag? Dude, that's the way I can say it. Do you understand how rainbow flag that is your reason? Make your reason for leaving the channel because you can't stand me. That's what I would rather have. I'm still the same guy that I have always been and always will be. And if you don't like the fact that I'm happy with Donald Trump being president, dude, it's only 4 years. Get over it. Get over yourself. I know I'm over myself when it came to buying tools. I didn't have to have the Rigid. I didn't have to have the Milwaukee. I didn't have to have, I wish I had the DeWalt here. Like I said, I couldn't find it. Most of my drywall screw guns are all DeWalt. Like every single one. You cannot beat, at least I haven't been in the actual game of installing drywall and glue board for quite a while. Like heavily. But you could not beat the DeWalt screw gun. And you had to get the specific one. I think it was like 6,000 RPM or something like that. They had it down pat. Their clutches didn't last as long as I'd like to see, but they got to make money somehow. And by the time the clutch goes out, you were buying a new screw gun anyway. So anyways, this is RC Guy Garage talking to you or bringing you one of the reasons why I have gone down the Ryobi, we'll go there, the Ryobi rabbit hole. The other thing, too, is it's all high visibility. I thought this was high visibility and also yellow. This is not high visibility, but, and I ain't saying anything bad about Milwaukee tools because some of the Milwaukee tools that my son has is absolutely awesome. So that's where you have to buy the correct tool for the job. So anyways, this is RC Guy Garage, and I'm going to be out ripping it up, having some fun. Hopefully, no matter what the outcome was on this presidential election for the United States, if you're so bent and hurt, dude, don't be. Just go another 4 years. Just, I don't know, dude. I'm over here laughing. Hopefully you are.